Welcome to jQuery video series, and this is part 37, and today we are going to look at last-of-type child filters. Right, so this is so far we have covered. And before I jump into the code, if you're new to jQuery, then I want you to go to jquery.com/download, download the uncompressed version. Then next you need to import that into your project. Then you need to reference it into your head section like this. Then you write some JavaScript code by saying, hey, once the document finished loading, I want you to execute some jQuery instruction. Right, so now we are looking at last of type. So in the previous video, the last of type and the last child are almost similar. So if I make a mess, if I'm showing you the previous video, I hope you remember. So whoops, all I need to say was the BR break. So now you know that when I say last child, so when the jQuery is going to come onto this div and it will start looking at this div element, so it's going to reject paragraph 3, right? So let's see that in action. Last child, I'm previewing in browser. So the paragraph 3 got rejected because of this element. So if I remove this and now if I preview, so it's an obvious thing, it's going to work. Right, but I want the situation. Let's go to 4. It has the same markup, nothing has changed. So I have a situation like this, okay, and still I want this paragraph to be selected, because ideally speaking, if you see, technically thinking, if you see in this div element, this paragraph is the last element. After that there is no paragraph, right? There's some gibberish element which I don't care. Right, so I want this to be get selected. So that's where the last of type comes into the place. So I'm going to copy this thing and I'm going to write p : last of child, and whoops, I made a mistake. Control KD and save, and let's browse the type 4. Okay, so you can see the paragraph 3 gets selected, which was again the BR is there, but still it gets selected, because the difference now. It goes regardless of the position. The only thing matters over here is it looks at if this was the last paragraph in this div element. If yes, then I want you to pick this guy up. Right, so I hope you got the idea. All right, so we are done with the last type, and up next we are going to start with the nth child. All right, so I hope to see you there. So thank you for listening. Good night and take care.